Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time.
Whose idea was this?
This show in general?
Whose idea was
we
this?
need a soccer show. We need it to be cheap. There you go, that'll do.
Whose idea was it to work today?
Oh, dear.
Was it yours?
No, it wasn't mine.
We have done a big FA Cup extravaganza.
I had to sit here listening about Shaka talking about himself.
Yeah, Shaka telling every story about himself.
Some story about Portsmouth in the FA Cup back in the 1960s.
Typical Shaka.
Oh, dear.
Where are you, Frank? You're not at home. Where are you?
I'm in Normandy. I'm in my
Oh, is that
my
place
house
where he
in
kills
Normandy.
Yeah, where he kills animals. He's going to get angry. Like
No,
that.
I don't, don't believe those people, please.
I'm only kidding. No, I'm only kidding. Right. It's just the electric fence around your house.
Yes, exactly. Just keeping the poor people out. Pogba finally made his comeback for Juve after 300 years. What was the longest injury that the guys had? How was it to step back on the field? You broke your leg, didn't you?
I did. In 2009. No, well, I retired by
You're
then.
not playing.
Yeah, I was going to say.
1999, in 99.
Well, that's a bit different.
What's that got to do with the story?
Yeah, I know.
So I'm trying to think of what it is. I broke my leg in February, and I was out till the start of the next season.
Oh, how was it coming back?
Awful. I came back too early.
Oh.
So, I remember, so the first game of the new season, we were away to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Great, after being out for, 6 months. I remember running to warm up, my ankle would just give out. It would just give out randomly. So here I am playing for Portsmouth at Stamford Bridge. I'm running across the box trying to warm up.
Portsmouth again.
And my ankle just give out and I'm falling over in the box.
Wow.
I already knew. I was like, all right. We lost 4-0. So
you didn't have.
But
surely in training you would have felt that your ankle's done.
I knew my ankle wasn't great.
Well, why didn't you tell anyone?
Hey,
Because my manager said he'd like me to play, and that's what I do.
there's no danger of you doing that from Carnival, is there?
No.
Coming back too early.
No.
Definitely
No,
not.
no,
In
I'll
fact,
make
you were
sure.
lucky- you're
I've
lucky.
learned my lesson.
Well,
You don't come back early, because then you fall over.
you know that.
You are.
Surprised
Case?
you came back at all.
At Fulham, I snapped my bicep tendon and had a shoulder reconstruction, and it was about 4 months. And yeah, I mean, there's no question that first time, even in training, you had to dive and kind of extend to that side. And
Yeah.
Did
you come back early? Were you okay?
No. That was when you made sure you
Yes.
came back at the right time. And fortunately enough, it's been perfect ever since.
Oh,
So,
good. Stevie
yeah.
had issues with his shoulder.
Yeah.
He trips over the dog.
Well,
Needed an operation.
What about you?
What?
Injury. Longest. How was it
Well-
coming back?
Well, what it was, I was fighting a bear in the woods.
Right. Yes.
I saw,
Don't laugh, Frank. Don't give him fuel.
After about half an hour, I saw him off.
Right, yeah, of course.
But I was in bad
Yes.
shape.
Oh, no. What
I'm not talking about myself.
All right, okay. Frank, your worst injury?
Just my quad, like for 3 weeks. I only minor injuries. I never had any surgery before the end of my career. So
Yeah.
I was
But now
pretty
you've had
fortunate.
lots of surgery, haven't you, Frank?
You're lucky.
Yes, I was very lucky. You know, I had 15 I twisted my right ankle 16 times and my left one 15 times, but I managed to carry on and I was a tough guy. You know, everybody knows
feel
that.
this is a
in
dig at
England.
you, Shaq.
I'm kidding.
Why is it
Did
me?
hernia? Did you have a hernia?
I did. I had the old double.
Oh, double hernia, horrible.
Gilmore.
Coming back from that.
Oh.
Did
Doesn't
you
take
do
long.
Gilmore? Did you do that?
Gilmore's groin.
Gilmore's groin,
Yeah.
that's what I had.
I shan't tell you how he tests it when you go to see him pre-op. Let's just say, Anyway, that's not very nice. Coming back from that, you know. It doesn't take long to come back.
Right.
If you want to try getting out of bed
Right.
the next day. Shaq?
Yes.
I don't think I really know what hernia is.
Do you know what a
It's
muscle
when,
is?
do you want a very detailed explanation?
No.
I'm here for stuff like that.
Okay, just give me like a...
It's a rip in the stomach muscle.
Oh,
Down
No.
the bottom.
right.
And it needs, but they do it differently now.
Okay,
Back in the day, it was the cut.
yeah.
right.
Mr. Gilmore at Harley Street went in for a wander.
Oh, right.
Well, not literally.
Right, not literally. Shrink himself and go. Oh my crikey! This is
Horrible.
where's the music? Can you hear the music?
I don't care about music. Get on
I
with
like
the
the
show.
music. Kasey, why does Yunus Musah excel with the US team but has zero impact at Valencia?
Well, that was a big question. I did Valencia a couple of weeks ago, and the question mark was, where is he going to contribute in a more positive manner? And it's got to be frustrating not only for Musah, but for the Valencia fans, the American fans seeing what he's capable of do. He's played a little bit differently. He plays a little more defensively for Valencia, but I would love to see Yunus Musah play for Valencia the way maybe he has for the U.S. national team. Maybe it's a confidence level that he has coming into the national team side. Maybe it's just a different role. That maybe there's players that are more offensive-minded at Valencia, but you're talking about a Valencia side in the relegation zone that's in big trouble, and I just have not seen the progression for club that I've seen for country, and it's a big question mark that a lot of us have with the U.S. national team on Yunus Musah's development.
They got, of course, Barcelona this weekend. For Frank, will Zidane ever return to club management?
Hopefully, yes. I think he proved that he can be a real leader and in the dressing room and bring the guys to the best. But it was at Real Madrid. We want to see something else. We want to see if he can do the same.
Chelsea, Frank?
With another club. Sorry?
Chelsea.
Well, yes, I would love to. I asked him once, say, would you go to the question was really about an English club. And I said, well, you don't speak English. And he answered to me in English. So I said, well, that's good. He said, yes, you see, it can be surprising. And I would love to. I mean, that would be something very good to Chelsea. I think I already said that. They need somebody with experience. We need somebody with credit. And I think the players will listen to him. When you have Zidane in front of you with your coach, who's going to make the decision, I think you better listen to him. That's he can give you good advices. So that would be a very good thing for any club, but for my dear club, of course, especially.
What if he wanted you as an assistant?
Oh, so something was coughing at the same time you asked a question. So I didn't listen. I didn't hear the end of it.
What if he wanted you as an assistant?
Oh. Sometimes, I hear a voice say, well, if somebody calls you from Chelsea to join them, will you go or not? I say, well, I will have to stop, working for ESPN FC. So, I don't know. Yeah. That's a real question. So, I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see that. I love you so much, guys.
You couldn't go, Frank. The Chelsea fans hate you.
Yeah, I know. You couldn't be coaching Cucurella after what you said about him.
Yeah. Upset Todd Bowley as well.
He will love me. He will,
Is he upset Todd Bowley?
No, Todd Bowley liked a message that he put about Cucurella.
Who? Frank's not on Twitter.
No, but it was an article about what Frank had said about Cucurella, and Todd Bowley liked it.
Liked it as in the like button, or liked it?
Liked it as in the like button.
What does that mean?
Well, he pressed like on the article.
Yeah, but that might just to notify it.
Notify it for what? To ban Frank.
Historical. So I'm lost here.
Yeah, but Craig, don't worry. He changed his mind half an hour. Yeah, but he changed his mind half an hour after, and he disliked it. I think he made a mistake.
He's covering his bases.
Exactly.
Oh, I must have missed that.
Oh, dear
I need to
me.
up my game.
Kasey and Shaka.
Paper in front of you there. It's annoyed me all day.
Marcus Rashford, well, you've annoyed me for many years. Kasey and Shaka, Marcus Rashford said he wanted to be a goalkeeper when he first started playing. What position did you start with, Kasey?
Running back, quarterback.
Right, running, yes.
It was growing up as an American, you played.
Which was your American sport? Was it football?
It probably would have been football. If I hadn't have been able to go the distance in soccer, but I think it's one of those conversations you have as a goalkeeper that when you're about 30, you went, I really should have been a striker.
There you go.
Somebody talked to Marcus Rashford, luckily early enough in his development that he didn't realize what a terrible position goalkeeper is, and he was smart enough to go somewhere else.
I've told you many times, Dan.
Tell us again. I've loved your stories today.
I'm a striker.
Yeah?
I'm a striker, Craig.
At
I was
what
born a
age
striker.
did you...
Well, I first goalkeeper when I was 10 years old.
That's when someone said, you're
Yeah, you already told us you're going
You
goal.
would have taken lack of mobility to...
No, I'm telling you something, I was lethal, Craig.
Sorry?
I had a real eye for goal. I was lethal.
Did you?
Yeah. I was Rashford-esque.
As a player, how difficult is it to play with teammates you don't get along with? How difficult might it be at Chelsea right now with the many players? And could that be a reason for their poor performance, as it might not be possible to pick a team who all get along? Frank, you didn't get on with David Ginola. You must have played with him, did you, at the national team level?
No, we loved each other. We shared the same room at the academy. We were friends. We were more than that. So I never had any problem with David. You are saying that, but I always been in a good relationship with David. But I had a player that I won't name, and it was at Strasbourg that I couldn't stand, and we never said hi to each other. I never been a big friend of Chris Sutton, who spit on me when he was playing for Blackburn the year before he signed for Chelsea. But you get along with those players because we play together. It's for the best of the club, and it's not only for yourself. So you deal with that. You don't talk too much to each other. But if I have to make a pass, if I had to make a save because of one of his mistakes, I would have done that. It's no problem. It's what happened on the field. It's not what happened in real life. So I had no problem with that.
Did you ever have a conversation with Chris Sutton about it, Frank?
No, not really. Not really. I said to Denis why it's going to be very hard for me to get along with him. So I'm going to do the job, but if you can, keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't come too close to me, and that's all right.
We've run out of time, apparently. Oh, no time to hear who Craig hated on his team or who hated him.
Nobody was the answer.
Thank you very much, guys. ESPN FC back on your screens tomorrow. Another FA Cup extravaganza for us, of course. 4 ties live on ESPN. Plus, there's Premier League games as well, aren't there,
Good, you're going to be super busy. I hope you're on late.
Oh, well, there we go.
I'll be home. Good riddance.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much, Craig. You can see why you were hated by your teammates.
No, I wasn't. I think the word was despised.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.